Aloha. We're going to enter into a new realm, a realm of service. So as a brief recap, we have this realm of resilience, which might be where we go in our tender heart when we're experiencing overwhelm, grief, sadness, disappointment, frustration, hurt, difficulty. The realm of resilience is meant to remind us that we are human, that this too shall pass, that we are stronger than we think. The realm of resilience, where we trust ourselves to no longer abandon ourselves. Focus on our own hula hoop. Repair our part in the nightmare of things. And really experience that level of faith that the universe is conspiring tirelessly in our favor. When we enter into the realm of compassion, we feel our tender hearts more deeply. We feel it in our core. We know the clarity of mind, the openness of heart, the reactivation of hitting the reset button to enjoy the energy that comes to us. When we trust, focus, and repair, we have access to faith. When we have clarity, openness, and reactivation, we have access to energy. With faith and energy in the realm of resilience, in the realm of compassion, we are able to be of service to others. I don't know about you, but that's really important to me. So, to get right-sized with service, I look at the ordinary definition of it. Service is the act of helping or doing work for someone. Now, the extraordinary definition of service is the way of living that uplifts the world. There's a little bit higher caliber, higher vibration. I'm a high vibe thinker, a high vibe liver. That sounds funny. Why I do this is to enjoy the spiritual gifts that have been so freely given to me by all the angels and ancestors, the human beings, the God in drag, all of the spirit guides, spirit guards that have helped me live a life of strength, inspiration, direction, knowing, power, God consciousness, a very spiritual way of living. It's as if I've developed this vital sixth sense. My intuition is stronger. I feel that upload into my heart. My ability to entertain the truths as I see them in front of me help me to drop from my head to my heart. Both these power centers, the head and the gut, connect up in the heart. And I get to remember here in this realm of service that when I help another person dig their way out of their own trouble, the hole that is left over is the grave for my own sorrow. Wow. Thank you, Tommy Rosen, for introducing me to that thought. Tommy Rosen is a beautiful guide in terms of yoga, sobriety, contemplation. He has Recovery 2.0. I'll be sure to include him in all the resources I want to give you. Because as we dwell more and more in the realm of service, we get to get more and more resourced as we're keeping it real. Remember, REAL is the acronym for resourced, engaged, aware, and loving. We want to be more real, yeah? I do. So these spiritual gifts that have been given to me help me live the incredible life of Aloha that I have. This life is rich with affection and kindness and sympathy, mercy and grace. I throw myself into service because it is the quickest route out of egoic constriction and man-made misery. I know how to generate my own suffering. I know how to manufacture misery. I know how to get caught in the prison of my own mind of ego. What do I want? What do I need? Fear of losing something I have. Fear of losing something I want. Fear, fear, fear. It creates a lot of static up here. How do I clear it out? One simple thing, I hydrate wildly. Grab yourself a cup of water. Look at this beautiful piece that my oldest boy Everett made. Pure, clean water, hydrate wildly, flush out the toxins, release what is no longer needed. I've come to understand that how I do one thing is how I do everything. If I want a more beautiful world, I can start with myself, and I can quit beating up on myself so tirelessly. I really do want world peace. I really do believe that if we eliminate the indoor pollution, that stuff that gets in the space between me and someone else in the relational field, if I quit pouring poison on that, perhaps I'm going to help the environment too. So my husband, in those fleeting moments when he does something that just triggers me and I want to vaporize him, meaning I want out of this situation, I don't want to be here. Calgon, take me away. Remember the good old days? When I want to vaporize him, I can instead return to my tender heart, extend the notion of grace and compassion that, wow, my husband's doing the best he can right now. And I'll never know if he is or not, but I'm a hell of a lot happier if I assume that he is. The internal environment gets toxic when I build up resentments of how I think things should be with my in-laws. My in-laws live with us. It can create a lot of emotional baggage for me that's just so ready for me to pick up. It's almost a societal imperative that we have discord with our in-laws. I don't know why that is, because if I drop below all the storylines, I'm incredibly grateful that they gave birth to this incredible man who is now my husband, and now we have 2 incredible sons. So I come back to gratitude. That's one way I'm of service. So I choose aloha in each breath. I fill my heart with gladness. A story I've heard is that when we come onto the planet, we are given a bowl of light. This is from Olalo, Hawaii. That bowl of light spills out over time. It leaks. It's as if that tenderness gets eroded and becomes more tight, more constricted, more hard. So when I hold myself and others, not too tight and not too loose. For example, in the meditation posture, you'll notice I'm sitting here. I wanted to get really grounded in the realm of service and the following distinctions. Getting grounded in my meditation practice. I hold myself upright, structural support of my spine. I open my heart, but I don't hold myself too tight, super rigid, and I don't slack and hold myself too loosely all the time. I cut myself some slack when I need to, but I hold myself in an upright posture. Remember that when one makes light of things, he is less likely to stumble around in the dark. When I can, and it's hard for me to even say this, take myself less seriously, when I can make light of a situation, I am being of service to the world. I am dwelling in the realm of service. From this place, I believe all things are possible. So, as you're developing your morning rhythm, your morning me time, on this journey toward tenderness, reclaiming wholeness, I invite you to clear your mind, open your heart, and trust your gut. That's the new one today. So take a deep breath in, hand on the head, letting go. Deep breath in, hand on the heart, opening to being here. Hand on the belly, deep breath in, trusting, trusting, trusting. Releasing. One of the Buddha's first teachings was, if we are truly loving and kind to ourselves, we will never harm another human being. So I invite you to entertain the notion of enlightened self-interest, radical self-care, putting yourself at the center of your universe, not in a selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed way, but as a way of really claiming your sovereignty, living in the realm of service, compassion, and resilience, so that you align your internal power centers, head over heart over hara, so that you are the change you wish to see in the world, to quote Gandhi. I'm so grateful to be of service in this offering. I'd love to hear from you. We've reached the halfway point and beyond. Please reply today. Reach out to me. help@amyelizabethgordon.com. Let me know where you are. Are you in the realm of resilience? Are you in the realm of compassion? Are you in the realm of service? Are you questioning what the heck do all these realms mean? Wherever you are, go there. Know that you start where you are on this spiritual journey. You start where you are in relational health. You start with yourself. You matter, your relationships matter. Be well and know that I'm cheering you on from the side. I've got you from behind if you fall back, and I'm guiding you forward from the front as the gentle nudge master that I am. Aloha and be well.